Well, that's something to do in August. That'll be fun to put on the calendar. Also on the calendar today, of course, maybe a little bit of dicey weather bets.
Yeah, we do have some issues going on. Downtown Cleveland looks great right now. A little hazy, definitely warm. Temperatures are in the mid 80s, and greater Cleveland and the lakeshore areas, we have sunshine. Farther south, though, we have problems of popping up, and especially in Portage County right now. It is wailing rain in central sections of Portage County. Still a severe thunderstorm warning in place, still flood advisories in place, and now we have a brand new flash flood warning that has just been issued as a very stagnant storm is just continuing to dump rain on central portions of Portage County. As you can see, that this is just to the south of the Turnpike. It is north of 76, so we're kind of zeroed in right on Kent, Ravenna, and then out toward the state park as well. So this is a flash flood warning. This means we could have some high water rises very quickly happening, especially in areas where we have a lot of pavement, and that's the city folks, but also in some of the outlying areas. And interestingly enough, we have a bullseye right here of 4.8 inches of radar estimated rainfall. And if we zoom in on our super high-res mapping here, this is right in Charlestown. The Ravenna Armory sits right here, and so that's where the bulk of the rain has fallen, but it's also right on West Branch State Park. So all the folks who are camping there, hang in there. These rain showers will start to subside, but it's going to take some time. You still have at least a half hour to an hour additional rain that is coming down. So please be careful with that flash flood warning that has been issued. Farther to the west throughout Summit and Medina counties, we have some heavy rain coming on. I do think Summit County, you could be looking at that same kind of a scenario setting up with a very stagnant storm. The rain is not quite as heavy here, but we do have some heavy rain that is coming down right around Cuyahoga Falls, Hudson, Silver Lake, and then off to the west end of Summit County too. That's right around the Gent area. Fairlawn may be getting into that. Some of the West Akron out into Bath, and possibly even as far north as Richfield. Additional heavier rain is falling right along I-71 right now, and then farther south into southern sections of Richland County. So Belleville, you folks are getting some heavy rain. Lexington, that's going to head right over toward Mohican State Park. So again, thinking about the campers, and it could be whitewater rafting on the Mohican later today. There is the satellite radar on the larger scale, and you can see all of this is kind of in a line. That is a boundary that is coming through, a cold front that's kind of getting hung up at this point. We call that a stationary front. It's not moving a whole lot. This will slowly sink south tonight, and that will help to take our rain and thunderstorm chances with it. National Design hour-by-hour forecast has a lot of this rain that's happening right now raining itself out, so that will back off. And then late tonight, we go partly cloudy to mostly clear. That will allow fog to form as we start the day tomorrow. Temperatures in the upper 60s to right around 70 in your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. Friday, we are going to be heating up quickly. We're going to find temperatures rising up to the upper 80s in northern Ohio. Can't rule out an isolated pop-up storm chance, especially late in the day. And then the rest of your Medina Country Club forecast has additional pop-up storm chances on Saturday, with highs surging into the low 90s. Rain and storms likely on Sunday, and then we're going to be off to a toasty start to next week.